Strictly for the gamers. Gamers. Yeah, man, we're good at. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers.
What's going on, you guys? Your boy Lone Wolf, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a movie review of the Black Adam movie that I went and saw. Phenomenal movie, and I want to give my take on to it. If whenever y'all get a chance, if y'all watching this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and without further ado, let's get to the video. So the movie Black, I don't know so much about Black Adam, but I know he's a DC character, and he's pretty much very, like, I never really got into it, but I do see him in Superman, and also his when going up against his arch nemesis Shazam. And basically the movie pretty much takes place in ancient Egypt, and basically you have like this kid who's pretty much who has a belief, and basically on further, this is going to be spoilers. The kid basically is the son of the main character, Black Adam, who is known as Teth Adam before he became the Black Adam, which is known as the Shazam. And basically the kid finds a crystal. An old man finds a crystal, and the kid takes the crystal, and a kid comes around and takes the crystal, and pretty much gets pretty much about to be getting executed. But then again, in the beginning, it kind of portrays the kid as he's the one who's going to become Black Adam. But then basically, and later on in the movie, it pretty much turns out that the kid is actually the son of the main character, Black Adam, and which was kind of funny because that pretty much caught me off guard. But other than that, the movie was really good. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely he's definitely an anti-hero. He's no hero at all. Black Adam will definitely just demolish you and murder you. The most surprising thing on this movie was the fact that you get to see Dr. Fate. That one was pretty sick. I was so surprised to see Dr. Fate, Hawkeye on this. And then there were two other superheroes who I was not too familiar with, which is Atom Smasher and Cyclone. Obviously, I have never seen those type of characters, but I'm definitely very familiar with Hawkeye and Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate was definitely one of the most anticipated wizards and DC characters that I ever watched, besides Constantine, because I remember seeing Dr. Fate in the Constantine series, in the Constantine live actions, and also in the comic book. Very powerful mutant, and also a superhero in the DC comics. So Black Adam, The Rock, played perfectly as Black Adam. I was so surprised to actually see. I wasn't going to see the movie, but then again, my brother was like begging me to go see it, go through it and all that. And then when I went and go and saw it, I was like, yeah, go and see it, make some content out of it. And I was like, okay, why not? So I went to go see the movie, and well, boy, was I wrong about it. Because for one, I'm not really into Black Adam. I was not really a Black Adam fan. I mean, Superman, yeah, but Black Adam, I'm only seeing him going up against Superman and Shazam, and I was never really into the DC character like that. The main DC characters I'm always into is either John Constantine or Batman, and somewhat Superman as well, Flash. And it just goes to show you that I could be wrong about Black Adam. I should be someone, but pretty much it doesn't drew me in to go like learn more about Black Adam, because Black Adam pretty much has the similar kind of superpowers as Superman. But yeah, the movie was pretty much really good. It pretty much takes place in it pretty much goes into a distant modern era of Catharta, because in the previous when the kid becomes pretty much tell him to the wizards pretty much gave him the abilities to turn Shazam basically, and then takes out the king who was ruling Catharta, and also making Carthada, if I'm saying it so wrong, pretty much trying to enslave them. But then you see Black Adam comes in, he pretty much destroys everything, including the slaves, including his own family, which was pretty much kind of tragic when you find out later on in the movie. And then pretty much it kind of fast forwards to the modern era, which in the beginning I thought the kid who was in the skateboard was actually Black Adam, but it's not. It's just a pretty much new character. And he pretty much, he goes around he's pretty much like a little scapegoat just to let the group in, which is his mom and uncle and other people basically, because they're actually also looking for the crown of Sabak. And that is a very powerful item, which pretty much once you wear it, you pretty much become this most powerful being on the whole entire earth. And Catharta is basically under siege with these guys they are known as the Intergang, and they pretty much keep these guys in prison. So imprisonment basically, and keep them under watch. So basically they go to the cave and basically find out that it was pretty much an ambush. I'm fast forwarding to the cave, and then basically because this is the best part was definitely when they woke Black Adam up. You see him in his hoodie, and then you see everyone's just shooting him, and then pretty much everything was just nothing was waking him up, because it was the woman, the kid's mother, I forgot her name, but she's the one who pretty much woke him up. And then pretty much you hear Black Adam just like speaking in Egyptian, saying that your magic is weak, and he started just blasting everybody. He grabbed one dude in the neck and just pretty much electrocuted him so bad that he turned to a skull, and then he started just like super speed punching everybody and just uppercut this dude. And I was like, flawless victory. So basically, it was really good, man. He was just pretty much destroying everything. He was basically invincible. And yeah, and then also, the mother and and her brother basically pretty much like escape, and basically like they were kind of terrified of the guy basically. But hey, man, he was he got kind of wounded by one of these special bullets that pretty much kind of weakened him. It's like, I think it's kind of like a kryptonite. I forgot the name of it. The bullet that he was hit or scratched, basically. It looked more like a scratch. So basically Black Adam wakes up in the kid's room, and basically the kid looks up to him as a superhero because he read up about him. And pretty much he is known as Teth Adam, because in this movie he's not known as Black Adam, he's known as Teth Adam. This is basically, the movie is basically an origin story. And then you got the Justice Society, which is with Dr. Fate, Hawkeye, Cyclone, and also Atom Smasher. Atom Smasher was I was thinking that Atom Smasher was like the whole Flash character, because he was the one like the silly one, the clumsy one, and the funny one basically. And Hawkeye was basically the more serious. Hawkeye was basically definitely the wise and the wizard, because he pretty much could see in the future what happens, because he's basically fate. So he could pretty much help you dodge against fate. As they tried to take out Black Adam, Teth Adam, because he basically is a threat to the world. Pretty much in Catharta, everybody looks to him as a hero, because they've been under siege by the Intergang, and then pretty much they need someone who can free them, but then Teth Adam basically, he kind of like does not want to be involved in it, but then whenever he sees someone in trouble, he basically takes everybody out. So basically the whole movie was basically trying to keep Black Adam under watch, and Amanda Waller shows her appearance in this movie basically. And pretty much you see Hawkeye. I like the interaction between Hawkeye and Black Adam because they both don't even like each other, but then later on in the freaking movie they basically kind of make up as it is, because I think it's all thanks to pretty much, of course, Dr. Fate, who pretty much helped them find some type of compatibility, some reunion. I will not say reunion, but a partnership basically, so they can actually work together. So so basically the friend basically betrays the group, basically, who was like the driver. I forgot his name basically. And what happened was that he wanted the crown of Sabak because he's pretty much descendant of the king that Black Adam murdered and killed, and he's trying to continue that legacy by wearing the crown and basically take over. So basically he kidnapped the mother's son, and basically half the movie is basically trying to save the kid after all, because he wants the crown. So basically they all come to an agreement, try to save the kid. Black Adam basically pretty much allows the mother to give the crown so they can save her son. And Hawkeye pretty much tries to refuse it, because in this movie Hawkeye basically see everything as black and white, while Black Adam pretty much just like does what needs to be done in order to get the job done. Because the reason why Hawkeye doesn't really like Black Adam, because he's always just killing everybody, even though these guys are pretty much bad guys. They'll have no sympathy for you if you pretty much have no mercy. But then again, everyone can pretty much relate to Black Adam on this one, while Hawkeye is basically just like any other superhero, or we don't kill people even though they're bad guys and stuff like that, doing the whole Superman Batman thing. Basically Black Adam just doesn't really give a damn at all. He has no sympathy for those who harm the innocent. That's pretty much why they kind of, you could say he's pretty much, they made him as an anti-hero. I don't know why you call him that, even though he's never actually harmed an innocent person. He's pretty much been harming innocent people. As you can see in the cartoons, his match with Superman was basically great, which that one I would definitely get to. So basically, pretty much back to the story. Basically, Black Adam tries to save the kid because the guy who portrays them, who has the crown of Sabak, tries to put a bullet in the kid's head. Black Adam just by an inch stops the bullet, but because of his rage, his power pretty much gets out of control and pretty much destroys everyone. Luckily, everyone covers everybody, even the kid, to make sure that no one gets eviscerated. But apparently, the guy who has the crown, pretty much, we think that he was dead, but basically, I guess like he got dragged into hell, and pretty much, everyone got hurt. Somebody, I forgot who got the kid got hurt basically, and pretty much Black Adam blames himself and he just disappears, and then Hawkeye follows him, and then pretty much you find out the true surreal story of what really happened, how Black Adam became Shazam. So basically what really happened is that the Teth Adams' son, and the guy who is sitting on who built on a statue is actually Teth Adams' son, Hiru. Because what happened to Hiru was definitely he was killed basically because he's transferred his powers in order to save his father, because the father felt so powerless that he thought that he lost his son, and he felt very powerless because his own wife was just killed right in front of him. And now pretty much because his son transferred his powers to give to his father, Hiru got an arrow shot right through his chest, and right in front of Teth Adam, he pretty much vowed revenge, and pretty much he was the one who walked into the castle and killed the king, which pretty much destroyed everyone, and he wanted revenge. And pretty much Teth Adam pretty much told Hawkeye the whole story, and Hawkeye pretty much can understand where Black Adam was coming from. And then pretty much Teth Adam decided that the world does not need hero, so he basically says Shazam and pretty much turns back normal and turns himself into Amanda Waller, and which is pretty much I forgot the name of the organization again, where the Suicide Squads are coming from, basically. So after the fact, the guy who pretty much had the crown, who was the descendant of the Mad King, basically he gave up his humanity to become a demon, and basically Dr. Fate pretty much tells Hawkeye that you're pretty much going to die, basically. So pretty much the Justice Society pretty much without Black Adam pretty much decided to go fight against the new crown of Sabak, the Mad King, and pretty much realized that he is so much more powerful, and pretty much they had to wake Black Adam back up all over again, basically. So pretty much after the fact, on that end, basically Dr. Fate tries and risks his life to fight against the demon, and basically sent his alter ego, pretty much out of body experience, and wake Black Adam up. Black Adam broke free from his prison, pretty much says Shazam and goes right in, and then that's when the final battle begins to fight against him. But Black Adam gets a new costume. He gets a cape now. Basically, because before he had one without a cape. So he goes out, saves everyone, beats the demon, rips him in half, and pretty much Black Adam saves the day. Pretty much simple as that. But it was a phenomenal fight. I ain't gonna lie. The movie was definitely a really good film. I was very shocked how I was not expecting the movie would be this good. And if you stay by the end of the movie, pretty much you'll get the post-credit scenes, and then that's when there's a reveal. You'll see Superman. Henry Cavill Superman has made his appearance. Man, it was pretty much amazing, man. I was very excited to see that, and pretty much, he was telling him that, hey, I need your help on this one, and I was like, hey, what's up? But yeah, my score on this movie, on the Black Adam, definitely I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Very phenomenal movie. I was not complaining. I was very, very surprised that I would actually enjoy the movie. But yeah, man. But my suggestion, man, if you guys have not seen the movie, I really highly advise y'all to go see it. It's really good, really, really good movie. All right, so. That's it for this review, you guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and tell me what y'all think, if y'all seen the movie, and we'll have a conversation about it. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.